Yeah.
My name is Sun. I am going to present you with Atomy's color food multivitamins. So first, why do we need to take the vitamins? I am going to bacteria, fungi, and plants make their own vitamins and minerals. Color food human, multivitamins. Make vitamins and minerals. Why do we need to take the vitamins? I am going to bacteria, fungi, and plants make their own vitamins and minerals. Color food human, multivitamins. Make vitamins and minerals. Why do we need to vitamins? I am going to bacteria, fungi, and plants.
Neat. Okay.
Get it from other sources. Another reason is we take our food, let's say apple, tomatoes, or potatoes or whatnot. Years ago, we used to get a lot of nutrients in those food, but because of a mass productions, I guess our soil is not as nutrient as what it used to be. So it's only 50% of the nutrients that we get these days. So for example, let's say if you're taking apple, tomatoes, or potatoes, you need to double that up from, I guess, years ago. So if you need to consume, then you would have to take a lot of amount of the food. Also, another thing is our lifespan is longer. So which means people live longer. And as you get older, our the digestive system decreases. So we don't absorb our nutrients as much as when we were young. When the young people absorb about 60% of what they eat into their absorption into their body, and the typical adults usually has about 30% that they absorb, and then once you're over 65, then only 20% of the nutrition that you actually absorb. So that's another reason, and also another reason is the people that who is 55 or 65 years older, then I guess most of us has some kind of a medical condition, and we take a lot of medications, and those medications could actually prevent from absorption of the nutrients. So so that would be another reason that you need to have a multivitamins. Also, we as a human, we built up a waste in our body. So which means waste in our body is equal to inflammation. And inflammation could cause, if you don't take care of it, then it can cause dementia, depression, arthritis if it hits your bone, or sometimes it could even cause a cancer. And these are the all few of the reasons why we need to take multivitamins. Okay, our vitamins actually has 13 vitamins, and we also have 10 minerals that we included in our multivitamins. Also, the 13 vitamins included vitamin A, which is good for white blood cell and vision. The vitamin C is good for infection. Vitamin E is for the antioxidant. Vitamin K is for, it helps the blood clots. So we all need to have these essential vitamins, and also we include the 10 essential minerals. And another thing that is important in our multivitamins is also it has photochemical, which is I guess equal to our daily fiber that we need. And let me show you our multivitamins. I don't know if you can see, it has 4 different colors. One is yellow, purple, green, and orange, I guess red. but it looks like kind of pink. But anyway, these are made from natural food. For example, the yellow is actually from foods like lemon, carrots, clementine. Purple is from aronia, blueberry, purple, sweet potatoes. Green, broccoli, spinach. Red is from tomatoes, pomegranate, beets, and strawberry. So it's not just the color that they use, but they grind actual food and put them inside the vitamins. So when you cut up the vitamins, it actually, not only the outside color is the color, but it's the same color all the way through, which means they use the actual food, natural food. A lot of the vitamins in the market has a chemical base, but our vitamins here is all natural. And it is definitely, I guess, as we live in a stressful time and we are not eating right. So we definitely need a multivitamins to help us with our healthy habit, and it'll make us healthy. And it'll optimize our cellular function so that we can live healthy and stronger. I know in Korea, they have this. One box, I believe it's like $35 or $38, and this is for 2 months supply. So anyone who doesn't take multivitamin, please, they do take it. I guess it's very essential. And usually I don't like to take the multivitamins because it upsets my stomach. But as I prepare for the presentation, I realized that the importance of the multivitamins are essential to, I guess, healthy living. So I just started taking them about a week ago because I have them, and it doesn't really upset my stomach at all like other brands. But please take it with the food, because one day I took it without the food and it really got me kind of really wheezy. So please take it with the food. And definitely it is something that we all needed. And hopefully if somebody who doesn't take the multivitamins, then I'm sure, we can arrange for you to have it from Korea. Or definitely when it comes to US, we all need to take the multivitamins. Thank you.
Thank you for watching our video. Please do subscribe if you want to keep watching our videos.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Stevie Chung, and I'm a Sharon Rose Master. I am very thankful to Atomy Canada for giving me this opportunity to share with you one of my favorite products. And this favorite product just came into Canada, and I'm glad it came in because this favorite product has to do with the pandemic. And now that Ontario is in lockdown situation, I am very happy that this came at this time and I could use it comfortably and effectively when I move around. And guess what this product is? Ta-da! The Atomy PTFE membrane mask. Now, before this mask came about, we all were asked to wear masks around. Now, I know some of you out there will feel that there's no need to wear masks because this whole thing is not true. You can't get anything. But I'm saying that we all should do our part in wearing the mask, because my biggest concern is not for myself in wearing the mask, but my biggest concern is all of you out there coming into contact with me and I didn't wear a mask. What if I'm asymptomatic? That means I carry the virus in me and I didn't even know about it. But by talking in front of you, and I invariably will spill out droplets, whatever you call it, spit and water droplets will come out from my mouth and my nose as I breathe. And if I sneeze, it's even worse. And these droplets could travel up to 1 meter, 2 meters apart. 1 to 6 feet, as far as 6 feet. And that someone out there could get the COVID if I have it. Now, I don't have it, I don't know. But if I'm asymptomatic, that person could be immunity compromised, and thereby they could get sick, not me. And I'll tell you that I have friends who have got the COVID and they suffer, no matter what age they are. So wearing masks is very important to me because it protects not you more, but for the person out there. Now, before COVID, what kind of mask was I using? This mask. This mask is something that I really don't like to wear. If I can help it, it looks ugly on me and it doesn't give me that shape of looking like a great guy. It's a little wire here. I keep pressing it to try and fit it into my nose and it doesn't seal up my whole face. And if I have to wear it for long, look at these straps. They bite into my ears and cause me uncomfortable. So with this mask, I was really, really unhappy. So when Atomy came up with this Atomy PTFE membrane mask, I was so happy because when I first opened it up, this is what it looks like. Take it out from the packet. It's all individually packed. Completely, you know that it is clean and sterile when it comes into your hands. With this mask, when you open it up, you get it like that, and then you just peel it open, Peel it open, and it opens up in this way. Alright? And all you do is put it on. Now, I like to share with you some features about this mask that made it really something that I really, really love. The first thing is, did you know, is that the comfortability of wearing this mask is how comfortable it is to wear this mask. The first when I put it on, it covers everywhere that I need to be covered. So usually one of the biggest problem is this part of the nose. And this one fits perfectly because it is ergonomically designed to fit into there and then gives you some kind of protection so that there's no gap between your face and the mask itself. The next thing is that this fits very well just underneath the chin, not too tight, and gives you enough space for your mouth to move as you talk. So what happens is that as you put this on, I find that it completely covers my face and my mouth and the mask, leaving no gap. Now the biggest thing about this mask is its comfort. Comfort from where? Comfort from the ear loops. This ear loop, look at it. It's made of a fabric membrane that is different. It is fabric, but not a very fabric that will cut into your ears. But to ensure that this little thing doesn't cut into your ears, they have added this little piece here. Notice the little piece that juts out from your ear here. This sits over the part where the weight of this mask goes on, and when you wear it a long time, it doesn't cut in. It gives you a very comfortable padding kind of thing over your ears. And so that's why I love when I wear this mask to wear it. I've actually tried this mask for longer periods than 3 hours or 4 hours. And to my surprise, I didn't even feel that the mask was there. I didn't even feel that I have a mask. And better still, you can hear me talk now with the mask on, and you can hear me clearly. My voice is not muffled, stifled by the mask. And you see the fit in my mask? It's completely sealed here, in the bottom part, here, and here too. Which means that if I had glasses on, sunglasses on, and I first put on this mask, I was surprised. I didn't get that foggy with sunglasses, unless I breathe really hard, like right now I'm doing. And then the air comes through here. But other than that, this mask is really good, comfortable, and shaped well. But the most important thing is, can it protect you? Now this mask has what is called a very special protection layer. This layer is known as, it actually has a HEPA filter capability. So many of you have bought air filters with HEPA filters inside. It's high efficiency particulate air filter. This actually allows you, as you breathe, to filter off all the pollution, all the dust, all the water droplets, the little things that float around that comes in off your face and on this mask. And so this protects people who are speaking to you, but most important, it protects you from people as you speak to them. Your saliva and droplets doesn't go out of this mask. And what's better about this mask? It is water soluble. You can actually take this mask off and wash it. with water. And you can do it once or twice, and it will still be as good as it is. I've known some people who does it 3 or 4 times. But this is the mask that Atomy Canada has brought in for us to use during these desperate times, these times of frustration that we are in. So I'm glad that this mask was put in, and now I could use a really comfortable mask that gives me perfect capability of breathing regularly, simply, and it doesn't cause me to have trouble with respiratory issues. So that's why I love this mask. This is my new favorite in Atomy products that I want all of you to truly enjoy and share, particularly during these pandemic times. Thank you very much for listening to me, and have a great mask day.
Well done. Well said. I can't hear you.
All right. Hello. Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you for taking your time out of your Sunday afternoon to learn more about your Atomy products. My name is Nick. I will be your host with along with Ms. Novelet Bryan. We are going to go over a couple of the Atomy products. I started already by giving you a couple products from the Atomy GMO. The first one was the multivitamin, and the second was the mass that Atomy sells. Without any further ado, I will go ahead and pass the stage over to my co-host, Novelet Bryan, and she's going to go over a couple other products, and then we will show you how to order a couple products from the Atomy GMO. And then Miss Joy Butts, Sharon Rose Master, she is also going to give us a little bit of information also on the Atomy GMO. All right. So without further ado, go ahead and turn over the stage to Miss Novelet Bryan. You have the stage, ma'am.
Thank you, guys. Let's see how many we have here. All 38 of us, including Nick and myself. Thank you, thank you, thank you again for joining us this wonderful Sunday. I don't know where you are. Some places I know are very, very cold. Here in Florida, we are 66 degrees. That's not my temperature. I like it, in the high 70s. So anyway, so hopefully you are warm where you're at, but hey, we have the different seasons. We just have to deal with them and go for it. So yes, as Nick said, today we're going to cover the ATG Mall, cover some of the products, show you how to order, and then we have some hiccups going with the mall right now. So Miss Joy will cover some of that. But before we go to the ATG Mall today, I want to spend some time on milk thistle and why we all need to be taking this product. Last week, we have this different private group on Facebook, and one of the gentlemen on there, the daughter reached out and said he was just diagnosed with serious liver damage, with liver cancer. And based on all the questions that I asked her, because I reached out to her after she posted a message about her dad and said, if you are open to trying natural supplement, reach out to me, which she did. So she explained the whole situation. Her dad was perfectly fine, just like all of us here, walking around healthy with no issues that he knew of. He's in his 70s. And eat right, exercise. This gentleman walks twice a day. He drinks a lot of water because, guys, you know me, I asked about the water. He's a water drinker. He does not eat out at all. He's what they cook at home. I mean, the doctors are still shocked that he walked in the hospital last week because he had a few issues where he wasn't able to walk well. He was having some pain. And when they were done with the testing, his liver damage was so far gone, they said, there is nothing we can do for you. He was way past 80%. They couldn't even believe he was still able to walk and talk. So this gentleman went from being okay as far as he knew to going in the hospital not feeling well. And guess what? I got the news this morning when I checked my text message from the daughter, he passed this morning. So just like that, he was there living his life, not knowing what was going on with his liver. And in 1 week of being diagnosed and said, your liver is too far gone, you are going to die. They didn't even try to do dialysis or anything with him. They just sent him home with hospice. And in 1 week, he's gone. This is why it is important for us to supplement. Take the Hemoheme, which detoxes your body. 1 little packet, 2 packets a day. Your health is worth the $92. The vitamin C, milk thistle. If you have never had milk thistle, and especially if you're over 40, for your own health, get a pack of milk thistle at least twice a year. Use that milk thistle. We don't know we have liver damage until we are 80% gone. They can't pick it up until you're over 80%. And he was way beyond 80% when he walked in that hospital. And in 1 week. So guys, these products are about maintaining your health, because sometimes you do not have the time to restore. Because she spoke with me, the Hemoheme was overnight to us. She got it on Thursday. I also had someone bring her some alkaline water on Friday, but all of that was still too late. As I said, he passed this morning. So sometimes you do not get the chance to even try to restore that damage that is already done. So, as I said, we're focusing on milk thistle. So let me just share my screen. Oops, did not mean to do that. Hold on a minute. Let me get back to my screen here. This is a little article I pulled up on our liver. Now, the liver is the workhorse of our body. We already know where it's located. As it says here, it's the workhorse organ of our body. This is what it does. As it says, role in digestion, detoxification, all of that. And his body was trying to detox the whole time. He kept bringing up, he kept vomiting, because the body knows what it needs to do. It was really trying to help itself, but it was too late. So detoxification. So this is why we need to help to detox. And it goes on to say, you know, it supports the blood, oxygenate the blood flow, nutrients. And it's telling us here, you know, all the other things that it does for the body. If our liver does not work, we are going to die, as it shows here, all that it does here on the screen. A lot of times we think about, you know, cleaning the colon, doing this, doing that, but as it says at the very beginning, we don't think about our liver at all, but it is necessary. So there's a video that with Mr. James Chang, guys. If you're not familiar with him, look him up on YouTube. He does wonderful videos on our product line. So there's a video, I'm gonna stop sharing. And just let me go back to this. These are symptoms of what you can look for. Let's go to it. It didn't show up here. Basically, look it up. Anyway, I guess it's not shown here. What you can look for to tell you if you already are in the stage of liver damage, because when I asked her some of these questions, the signs were there, they just didn't know. And a lot of times our body's already telling us we have issues, we just don't listen. Our body always speak to us, we just don't pay it any mind. Because a lot of the signs were there, he just never picked up on it. So let me stop sharing and let Mr. Chang go into talking about our milk thistle and why we need it.
Or natural. Very good. So I want to share with you something that is natural. Do you recognize this item? How many of you don't know what is this? Yes, all right. This is just a herb, a plant-based herb. When we talk about natural, we talk about plant-based. So Atomy gives you plant-based substances as much as is possible. That is actually your milk thistle. All right? Your milk thistle. Now, when we talk about milk thistle, one of the main things that it will help you in, which part of your body? Liver. Very good. Life depends on the liver. Yes, life depends on the liver. You as the person who live and your liver as well. One of your main and most important detox organ in your body. And they have different phase of detox in your body. As you enhance your liver, make sure your liver is doing its good job, because if the liver drops its function to as close as 30% remaining, you still will have no sign and symptoms. You cannot tell. So easily half of us do not have 100% liver condition. We probably have 80% or 60% or 50% and still feel very well, but that is really not the case. All right, if you have headache, it is already not the case. If you have skin rashes, sensitive skin, and you say, oh, because it's Atomy's product, it's too sensitive, it's too rich, and I use it, and I have this problem and that problem. Hello, life depends on the liver. Chances are your liver is already challenged because of the detoxing ability that it has dropped over time, which we don't realize. So the main thing is to lower your liver disease risk as well as fatty liver index. Some of us may have fatty liver, including fatty liver that is what we call non-alcoholic induced. In other words, it is not due to drinking. So when that happens, you will have no sign and symptoms in that sense, except that you go for a blood test and they check and they find that you have a fatty liver. And so far, I've seen many patients with fatty liver, and the medical doctors would tell them there is no particular medicine that can solve your fatty liver issue, really. All right? But I know how to solve it. All you need to do is a lot more garlic, ginger, and lemon. Really. Because these are food to your liver. If you take them in the right way, and if you take them well and regularly, you give your body food, the liver. Why do I say that? Because in clinical studies, they show that, example, in this case, milk thistle, it can help you in your liver cells. Your liver cells will wake up, your liver cells will do its job. It doesn't decline, it doesn't spoil too quickly. And in that sense, the chances of inflammation, all right, which is known as the hepatitis, your inflammation, so hepatitis B, Hep B, or Hep C, they are basically inflammation of the liver, all right? And there are many other related conditions, okay? So when you take milk thistle can do that job for you. Give the liver food so that your inflammation, the chances of inflammation comes down a lot more. And also it will protect your liver cells, okay? What else? Premature aging. How many of you like premature aging? Nobody likes, all right? Premature means it's not due yet, but it happened. So when there is premature aging, all right, as well as UV-induced damages, for example, okay, then your cell begin to age sooner, and the cell life, the lifespan gets shorter and shorter. And that is not a good sign, because when it duplicates new cell, it tends to duplicate the wrong type of cell, less than the original cell. So when that happens after a couple of generations, you will have totally new cells that your body gets used to, and then one fine day you have a lump here and you have a lump there, and you wonder how did they come about. It is because of the various generation of cell multiplication that no longer follows the original cell and the function of the cell. So in studies, they found that the main ingredient in your milk thistle, your silymarin, basically what it does, it is a very powerful antioxidant. So the glutathione basically is the substance that is made in the liver, the most powerful antioxidant in your body, the mother of all antioxidation that is happening in your body. So your liver needs to make that, and you need to give your liver food. And one of the best food for your liver is milk thistle. It is a food for the liver. So if you haven't been taking any form of milk thistle, you are not doing service to your liver, because this is one of the key food that we talk about. So this glutathione is a protein molecule. So what it does, it do all the detoxification and antioxidant. It's a very powerful antioxidant for your body and keeps you well and healthy, especially because your liver must filter all the toxins that is in your blood all the time. All right, it filters your blood. Your liver filters 4 liters of your blood every minute. All right, it just goes through on and on. So take note of that. All right, a good liver will really help you in terms of your health. What else does it help you? How many of you have problem with cholesterol and blood sugar?
I'm hearing it just fine, Nick. There's nothing wrong on my end. You heard me, Nick?
Yeah, I can hear you.
It's fine.
Okay. Did you want me to continue or did?
Yes, I'm hearing fine.
Okay. All right.
Just to say, it's a little bit low, but I turned my volume all the way up.
Okay.
Did you turn your volume all the way up, Nick?
Yeah, it's not me. It's some people in the chat that said that the volume was low.
If you are falling asleep,
They might need to turn up their volume because it's very loud on my end.
Mhm.
You may not be but diabetic to have a problem with sugar, right? This afternoon we will know. After lunch, let's see what happened. All right, and thereafter you may consider giving yourself some milk thistle so you can handle your blood sugar much better. Right? Why? Because in a study, they found that actually when you have milk thistle, your body can handle blood sugar better and therefore less chance of you becoming diabetic. And diabetic is a chronic condition whereby you are not able to handle blood sugar so well, it becomes a disease state. All right, and develop into many other related conditions, which the medical science call it diabetes. But actually, that's just a name. The condition is your blood is not doing so well. Okay, so let's move on. What about this flower? What's this?
Rhodiola.
Can anybody guess? From the same product? That's your rhodiola, which is part of the milk thistle in the Atomy product that we know of. Why would the chairman agree to add this item into the milk thistle when in the market milk thistle stand alone? That is good enough. Well, the reason is milk thistle basically will do certain things but not do everything. So one example of what rhodiola will do for you, basically it will reduce your negative stress effects and your lethargy. Milk thistle improve your sugar handling. Rhodiola improves your sense of energy, right? So it is a combination left and right. So this is a good combination, and that's why I liked about Atomy products. The scientists behind them think through what it means for us when we take the supplement. So in this case, it actually will allow us to do better in terms of, all right, in terms of the effect for our body. So it shows that it regulates our stress hormones so that you have less sense of lethargy, being tired, suddenly very tired. So when you are feeling sleepy, is it a sugar issue? 50% of the time, the other 50% of the time, you are just very, lethargic, and you need to drive up your engine. Yes? Yes. Very good. Get your engine going. What else does Redola do for you? It will reduce depression and cognitive decline. Can you live with depression and cognitive decline? Yes, we think no, but some people just live with it. All right. So the first three of milk thistle that you know deals with things that you cannot live with it. In other words, it's going to hurt you. But the next three things deal with things that a lot of us live with it, but actually it's not a good thing, like cognitive decline, cannot remember anymore, cannot think straight. And today,
Nick, let the video play and then just post it in the chat.
Perhaps there is some cognitive decline. I don't know.
The video will be
Because
posted
you
in the
believe
chat
in
for those
yourself
who can't
more
hear.
than you believe in the facts that we show you, not just us.
Okay. Okay.
All right.
Yeah, did you want me to continue or did you want me to stop?
No, I was telling you to let it play. We'll just let it, just post the link in the chat, please. And I'll just go to the email.
Okay, all right.
It's playing fine on my end.
Yeah, it's fine on my end too. So I'm gonna stop that and then I'm gonna go to the chat. Okay. All right. I'm gonna just continue playing it and then let me find it in the chat.
We show you because we have walked there and we understand. And now we are leading the way and we ask you to join us. All right. So depression, cognitive decline, they found that in double-blind controlled study, actually it does improve your mental capabilities. All right. And it helps you to stay motivated and active. So would you prefer to be motivated all the time or to be depressed all the time? Yes. Right? And would you come to a Success Academy and get depressed? No, we want to get motivated, right? So if you haven't taken your milk thistle, I can't help you because there's little you can do for your liver. So think about that and take that, all right? And of course, it raises your energy, okay? And of course, in terms of your fat loss, weight loss, all right, it will also increase that ability. And this is very helpful because whenever you have a weight issue, you also have a liver issue. If you have a fat issue, you have a liver issue. If you have a cholesterol issue, you have a liver issue because of the bile salts. That's one of the main reasons. All right, so the studies again shows that in both human and animal studies, all right, it helps us, all right, as far as milk thistle is concerned. So go ahead and use this product. If you haven't used it, this is part. It is part of.
Okay, so hope you all learned a lot about the liver and how important it is. Remember what he said, even when your liver is only working at 30% capacity, you do not know. Even at 20%, you still do not know. This gentleman, his liver was done by the time he made it to the hospital. So some of the signs here of those who already have liver disease and is walking around, jaundice, which I didn't know, that's a sign of liver damage there. Abdominal pain and swelling, swelling in the leg and ankles, itchy skin, dark urine color, that's a major sign right there if your urine is dark. Pale stool color, that's also bad. Chronic fatigue, nausea, vomiting, that's what he had a lot because the body was already trying to detox, the liver was trying to detox. Loss of appetite he had. Tenderness and bruise easily. A lot of elderly folks that I meet, they have that because they're on so many medication, they bruise easily. And the prescription drugs will destroy your liver. And they are on a lot of meds and they bruise easily. So they already have signs of it. So these are some of the signs. So hopefully all of us are taking notes. Remember, once you're over 40, especially in this country, because of our lifestyle, because of the amount of toxicity that's on our produce that we're buying, the pesticides, what we're buying over the counter, drinking with the formaldehyde and all the other stuff in them, we need to take this product at least once or twice a year. Keep your health going. So that's enough for that. The video was posted in the chat for those of us who could not hear. And now we're going to go to something more pleasant. I just really had to share that. Hopefully that will scare every one of us that have not done a liver cleanse to go for it and start doing that. So the ATG mall. So as we see above your name to the left, it says USA, CH Atomy, and ATG mall. Then you want to click on United States and OK. And there we have more products coming soon. So let's scroll down. And if you've never been here before, these are the products. Let's just do a little scroll up of what we have. The Slim Body Apple Phenom Gel Stick. This is our weight loss product. And lots of testimonies, lots of feedback on it. We have the Prosilium, Lintus. We have all these products here. And just go back here, click on every product here, and you're going to hear about it. The same way the information is there. Now, Nick played the Color Food Multivitamin. And she said something in there, which I hope for those of us that were on early paid attention to. The color of these supplements are the color of the fruit that was used to make it. It's not food coloring. It's from that particular fruit. Let's click on it. As it says, color food. So it's natural. Let's see if it's shown here. So one set is energy, one set is all about balance. And as it shows here, healthy skin, antioxidant, healthy bones, your eye health, healthy veins, and healthy immune system. This is what it's going to do, how it's going to help you. Then it gives you 13 types of vitamins. So A, C, E, D, K, folic acid, B1, B2, niacin, pantothenic acid, B6, and B12. So a whole lot of nutrients packed in these little supplements that we're taking. Then it talks about the 10 types of minerals. Calcium, see, all the minerals that our body needs, we're getting from that as well. And this is what she showed. The yellow is showing you what food group it came from and so forth. So it's not inorganic food coloring. It's from the source. That's why it has the color. All natural. And it's showing you here the different colors, what it is. So if you have never tried this product, you really need to try. My daughter took this, I took it, I'm fine. She said something in there that it's best to take your products on an empty stomach, but like her, she took it on an empty stomach and it caused nausea. So if that happens with you, then you take it with food. But whatever you're going to take on an empty stomach, your body's going to absorb 100%. I take mine on an empty stomach. It doesn't bother me at all. But if you have an adverse reaction taking it on an empty stomach, I can't remember. I think it says, did it say take with food? I can't remember. But I take mine without food. So however it works for you, that's how you take it. Because I cannot remember. Let me see. Take 2 tablets twice daily. It didn't say here with food. So this is a lot of, as it says, multivitamins. It works. My daughter take its energy for the morning, balance for the evening. She took the balance and it put her to sleep right away. So whatever her body needed, that balance made her go to sleep every time she would take it. So we changed it to bedtime. When you take a supplement and it puts you to sleep, it's because it wants you to go to sleep so your body can do whatever repair that product is trying to do. So this product worked. Now she can take it and it does not do that to her anymore. So whatever it was doing, obviously it did it. So she can take it now and does not have that problem. But this is, I clicked on this one because this is packed, filled with nutrients. This multivitamin, you're not finding anything on the market like this. Then we have this for sleep. Then this is chewable for the kids, chewable gummy multivitamins as well for kids. Now we have all the products here for babies and up. Let's click on this here as well, because I'm not going to be able to cover everything, because I really wanted to spend time on the milk thistle. But this line here is for babies, young kids. You don't have to go buy Johnson & Johnson, which we know they're being, oh, sorry, I shouldn't be mentioning name. Anyway, sorry about that. But we have the products here that is natural. Why is it not open? My internet has slowed down for some reason. Okay, here we go. Okay. So let's go to the makeup of this product. As it says, special for your baby. Smooth, moisturized, strengthened skin barrier. It has the shampoo, the lotion, the cream. And it's showing you here, it's natural. We have the certification. Moisturizing the skin, smoothing the skin, and it's showing you what it's made from. So all the information is here. Why this is great for your young baby you're going to protect their skin, showing you from nature, nothing toxic in there. And it has the derma test, so you're showing for sensitive skin as well. This is great here. Sensitive skin irritation test, non-irritant test for the shampoo, and so forth. So everything you will need for a young baby, welcome in the world, because they start off being nicely alkaline. As we go forward and we start buying these things over the counter and we put it on their skin and put it in them, is when their body odor change. So we want to keep them smelling nice. All of us love that nice, fresh baby smell. And we have the products here that is going to keep their skin safe. If you were here last week, you hear me talk about the products on the market and what's in them, all the toxic chemical. They're in the baby products as well. So we have the products here for babies. So these are what we have here. And as we see, we have a lot more coming. He showed the face mask. This is a different one here. We have hand cream. That's new. We have the protein intense shampoo and conditioner, shampoo, treatment, hair essence. I've not tried it. That's something I want to try. And lavender. So I'm going to turn it over to Nick. I'm just showing you what's here. So Nick can show you guys how to go in an order if you're not familiar with it, because we're going in out of time already. So let me stop sharing. Oops. Okay, Nick, you can take over.
All right. So this is how we're going to start Gmail. Hold on 1 minute. Let me minimize this so that way I can get rid of this.
I guess next week I can go more into the products on there, but I really wanted to go into the liver issue today.
Okay, great. All right. So like Novlet said originally, you go to your account on atomy.us, and then you click on atgmall.gmall, and then you come up with the upper, usually you would come up with a screen that shows you all the countries. I already selected the United States. So this is why it's already here in the United States. So once you log into there, you probably might have to log in again to the site. Because you won't be able to purchase anything until you sign in. All right, so then you'll see your name here, log out, and the shopping cart. So for example, if you wanted to get the multivitamin, the one that we discussed earlier in the video, so you would click on it. Hang on 1 minute. Yeah, it looks like the internet is a little bit slow today, so we apologize for that. So right now it's 35,000 Korean wons. So if you have the mobile app that, the mobile app that you have where you could do the currency exchange, I believe a box would be around say $50 a piece. So, but well, $50 US. It'll be different depending on which part of the country you are located. All right. So, say the maximum you could spend on the Atomy Gmall, I believe it's close to 200 Korean wons, and you would just have to update. Say if you just want to order we don't recommend you just order one product. We recommend that you order a bunch of different products. But for the demonstration of this process, I would just stick with the multivitamin. So you could get a maximum, I believe, of five. Let me see. Yeah, 6. 5. You will be able to get 6 of the multivitamins. So you could always add it to a shopping cart, or you can click buy now. So when you click it to add to shopping cart, it's going to go into your shopping cart, and then you can go to your shopping cart. I hate this junk. Yeah, so you're going to go to shopping cart. The selected product is not available for sale in the current selected delivery area. Oh, okay. See, sometimes some of the products, I probably added something to my cart already earlier, and it was the Atomy chewable calcium. Right now, it's not available right now in the US and on the Atomy Gmall for the United States. So, all right, so, okay. So I probably might have to go back into my cart and remove this product. So I'm going to delete this product. Okay. So I'm just going to stick with the Atomy multivitamin. So after you click, you go into your cart, you scroll all the way down, and then you click, I hate these people. Yeah, and you're going to click on order selected item. So once you click order selected item, I think I might have to close this. All right. So as you scroll down here, it's going to ask you to select your, it's going to be in the shipping information. It's already going to fill out all the information where it's going. And then it's going to ask for the where you want to ship it to, if you want to ship it to the same orderer or you want to ship it to someone else. So you would just hit new shipping location, and you just put in the address of the person you want to send it to. But for me, I'm just going to use it as an example, send it to me. So I'm going to say ship same as orderer. Once you click same as orderer, it's going to ask you to either enter your address. So I'm going to go ahead and put in my address. And then you're going to select the state. 1 minute. State, which is going to be Florida. And then you're going to enter the city, which is I'm missing. So I'm going to put my city. Right. And then it's going to ask you for the zip code. Right. And then it's going to ask you, would you like to receive a process of the order via email? You can hit receive or disagree. So I would hit agree, right? And then it's going to ask you, it's going to show you the total, which will be $245,112 in Koreans, and then the US will show you the total for the US. The USD means United States. So it'll cost you about $207.81 for those 6 boxes of multivitamins. All right, so then they have some warnings here. Product returned to Atomy due to wrong, inefficient address or any of that stuff will not be refundable. So if you put in the wrong address, you're going to lose your $207. It says here, please review the details through before placing this order. So then you're going to check this box here, and then you're going to hit order. And then what would happen is it's going to bring up a box. You might not be able to see it when I'm sharing my screen. So I'm just going to walk through it to tell you. So you're going to get a pop-up. Make sure that's all. If you do have a pop-up blocker on your computer, make sure you disable your pop-up blocker because if you don't, the box will not appear. Excuse me. And then it's going to ask you to enter the credit card information. I can't show you because, like I said, the share screen will be on pause. Will pause when I'm getting the pop-up blocker, so you won't be able to see it. So, and then you put in your credit card, and then you will submit the order to Korea for you to for them to ship it to you, process it and ship it to you. I've heard that it takes about sometimes 3 days to get here. So that's how you're going to order from the Atomy Gmail. And I'm going to go ahead and stop sharing and
that's okay. Guys, if you notice at the very bottom, it says, make sure you check those boxes. Make sure you have the right address because there is no refund. You cannot return the products. So you want to make sure once you hit submit, you really want those products because you cannot return it. And if it has the wrong address in there, that's at a loss for you. That's why they have those checkbox there. So be very careful, double and triple check your order because it's coming from Korea. It's not here in the United States, so there will be no refund or exchange or anything like that. So thank you, Nick. Great job. Now, Miss
You're
Joy had
welcome.
some information she was going to share, and then we can open it up for questions. Miss Joy, you still there?
Yes, I'm here. Hello, everyone. Good evening. Yes, I would like to piggyback on what Nick said about the ATG mall. When it's going through a beta system, and if we know what a beta system is, they're gonna have some little kinks and hints and things like that. So there are lots of complaints because right now we can't even order anything. And if you're ordering with a credit card, it's even worse. It's not going through. When I started ordering, which I ordered hundreds of dollars, it was easy because once you go in there and you put your credit card information, there's a little part that says you have to click. There's a little blue line where you click and then you get an authorization from a form comes up, and then you fill that form out. It goes into them. You call your bank and you're set. Now the form does not come up at all. So they're having problems, and we've got a little chat with the center directors that we're trying to get this solved. So please bear with us. One day it will be clear, and where everybody can go in and order as many products as they would like. So I hope I haven't left out anything, but just bear with the Atomy. People, the people in South Korea, they're diligently working on that. Okay, so that's what I wanted to add on. At Nick, you can only order 200,000. If you have 210,000, it's gonna bounce you back. So if you can go 199,000, 150, whatever, but you can't go over the 200,000. And the boxes that you have to, this is new too. First, you just click one box and then everything fills in. Now you have to click each box individually. So that is what I would like to share with you all, and enjoy the products. Okay. And the mailing, I think they've moved the mailing from UPS to the post office and it's going to take a little longer because UPS, they're having problems where it has to go to FDA to get it approved and all that. So the post office, they just mail it and it comes directly to your home, but it will take a little longer than UPS. Okay, that was what I want to share with you all. Okay.
Thank you, Ms. Joy.
My pleasure.
And guys, just remember, as Ms. Joy said, it's in the beta stage, which means when something is new, there's going to be some hiccups that they have to work through. So be patient. We have the products. They're trying to get us the products that we cannot get on our regular US shopping mall. So they're trying to make it available there. So we just have to work through the kinks, and eventually it will all smooth itself out. So just go to the site, since I didn't get a chance to go through everything. So just click on it and the information is there on all the products. Read up on them. Wonderful products. We have also, my mind just went blank. Anyway, we'll go forward. And any questions on what I covered with the milk thistle or anything else, or whatever anyone wants to share?
Yeah, before we everyone get on mute, Ms. Novla, did you want to go over some of the questions in the chat before we open it up to room one?
Yeah, let's see. Okay, where did they start? Okay, for those with the volume issue, we took care of that. The link has been posted. May I have the name of the supplement for cholesterol, please? Well, we have the Alaska Omega-3 for cholesterol issue. That does wonders to break up the cholesterol. And as he said, we also have Hemoheme, which is going to help to clean the body and all that other, whatever else it does for the body. So that's it. Next Sunday, are we doing just products? Yeah, we're doing products next week. And thank you, Miss Joy. Miss Joy, someone says your hair looks nice. Okay. Oh, I guess someone wants to hear about hemoheme. Okay. Hemoheme.
Hemoheme. Before you start, Ms. Novlet, before you start, could I just say one little thing before you start? Sorry, I'm so sorry. Let me lower my hand. You said next week you're gonna do, you're gonna go back to the ATG mall. Please mention the hair products because look at my hair. I'm using Atomy Products and my hair is growing. So please do that next week. I am so sorry. So go ahead.
You're using the protein?
The protein, yes, and the others. And spirulina is good for cholesterol too. So please add that to the list.
Okay. So someone wanted to hear about hemoheme. As it says hemo for the hemoglobin, it's going to build your blood, it builds your immune system. But why I like hemoheme, as we saw in the milk thistle video, detoxification. We have to detox the liver. We have to detox our entire body. Detox is like us, we clean everything that we have. We clean our car, we clean our home, we clean everything, but we don't think about our bodies. It's not something that is pushed here in this country. Us from the Caribbean, we grow up, growing up, we call it cleaning out our bodies. We're like, we know at the end of every summer, before you go back to school, it's gonna happen. No matter what country it is, they detox the body. Perfect example, when I had my daughter 20-something years ago, I went to the Korean store by me and she said, how is the baby doing? And I said, oh my gosh, she's griping, and she's like, oh, no, come on, honey, let's show you. Our babies do not gripe or have colic. The minute they come home from the hospital, they clean those little babies out. They clean out all that green stuff that comes out that causes them to have, all that stomach pain from griping. They just flush it out through detoxing. Babies. So if they're doing that to babies, imagine us as adults, 30, 40, 50 years, and we've never had a detox. All these things we're putting in our bodies building up. And metal, heavy metal, and certain things do not come out of your body unless you are detoxing. So what does hemoheme do? You take it, it goes in, it cleanses the body. It's cleaning out all that toxicity that's built up in your body for years. If you're a heavy meat eater, if you drink a lot of soda, if you eat a lot of processed stuff, if you're eating out much, if you're buying stuff from the can, if you drink from the soap, any type of can, there's a lot of aluminum buildup in the body. I mean, heavy metal buildup, you name it. And we need to clean. As he said, the liver is the workhorse. Our colon, our liver, all these things is where death starts. Hemoheme is going to go in the body. It's gonna take out whatever's in there. As I heard one video say, it's gonna go in your body and it knows what to do. Anything that's going on with your bodies, it's going to take care of it. And this is why we have so many testimonies of people with cancer, diabetes, you name it, getting restoration because of the detoxification property. Then as it detoxes your body, it's also building your blood, it's building your immune system, it's restoring your health also, because your body is going to take over once all that buildup is gone. Our bodies are made to heal itself naturally. It cannot because it's clogged up with years of toxicity, inflammation, all that stuff that's going on in our bodies. That's what hemoheme does, and that's what it works wonders. It doesn't matter what the health issues are, you're going to get results when you take it. And as I said, detox, it's a wonderful thing. You have skin rash, you have headache, you have maybe nausea, vomiting, whatever. that's a sign that the product is working because it's now removing all that stuff, and you will have adverse reaction if you're taking it, especially if you've been on prescription drugs a long time. You're going to detox because prescription drugs is a drug. It makes the body acidic and it builds up toxicity in your body. So now Hemoheme is going in, it's pulling out all that toxicity from all those pile up of prescription drugs. You will have the adverse reaction of cleansing, detoxification, which I said is nausea, vomiting, diarrhea, constipation. Some people might have skin rash. The more acid you have is the more it's going to come out through your pores, because urine, your feces, and your pores is one of the ways that you detox. So this product works wonders for the body. It activates your natural cells. It activates the NK cells, which also goes through your body and eat the cancer cell and all the other bad things in your body. It generates your own stem cells. It's building a bio defense around your body for your immune system. But this product does everything. Do your research, go to PubMed, NIH.gov, a lot of research. One of them says it is about restoration of the human body. So this is our #1 selling product worldwide. It's going to do the job, whatever it is. You will get results. Take it with lots of water, preferably warm water. Water is what's going to get it into the cells. And then let the product do the job. And go from there. Give it a try for yourself and see the results you will get. So, anyone else?
Hey, Novella, there's another question in the chat from Miss Pat.
Go ahead, read it.
It says, someone told me she had to take out her, I can't pronounce the word, is gland blade, G-L-L blade.
Gallbladder.
Yeah,
Gallbladder.
gallbladder. How do you treat such a person?
Well, that's a part of your immune system, if I remember correctly. So you definitely need to be on this, because you need something else to help you to keep that immune system going. So once you lose organs in your body, remember, God put them all there. They all serve a purpose. Even though the doctors are going to tell you some organs. Could you mute your phone? Hello, mute your phone, please. Yes.
I got it.
Even though the doctors will tell you your appendix or whatever does not serve a purpose, they're not the creator. Every organ we have in here serve a purpose. Once they're gone, we will have adverse reaction. So this is where supplementing comes in to help the body, because it's going to need more help once we start losing organs. So in every way, we need to supplement. And as I always say, I always start with Hemoheme, vitamin C, and then you go down the list and you add the others. And as I said, we got to make milk thistle one of them that we do at least once or twice a year.
Miss Nicole wants to know what green stuff.
Oh, when when the babies gripe and they pass that stuff out, when you look in their poop, you tend to see those little things in there. So you know, that's what's causing the pain. So as the doctors will tell you, oh, it's a natural process. It's going to take a couple of months and the babies suffer. But I detox my child. They detox them in Asia and other places. I'm not going to tell someone to go out and do it because it's a choice. But I detoxed her at she was 6 weeks or whatever. I gave it to her. I started cleaning her out at that stage, got all that stuff out. So she didn't have to suffer for months and months. So, you know, detoxing, it works. Once you start to eat a lot of cooked food or whatever it is, you need to be cleansing the body. You need to.
All right, we'll get to you in a minute, Miss Joy. We got one more question in the chat. So this other question is, what is recommended for a person on kidney problems? She is on dialysis. I can't.
Hemohim.
Yeah.
Hemohim. Now, it's up to the individual if they're going to take it. I've had individuals with other things that's on dialysis, the doctors are telling you can't have water. Well, with my water, you know, they decided to drink more water. Well, guess what? Lo and behold, as they decided to drink more water, they were seeing more function going on. So as I said before, when questions are asked, it is up to the individual at the end of the day. Are they going to try to see what works for them, or they're going to just strictly stay with what they were told and not give themselves a fighting chance? At the end of the day, you know, it's what we decide to do for our health. Miss Nicole, I will get with you on that. Anyone else? I see Miss Joy hands raised.
Yeah.
I think Miss
yeah.
Joy might want to answer on the dialysis too.
Yeah. Go ahead, Miss Joy.
No, I have a question for Ms. Noblet. Ms. Noblet said the milk thistle should be taken once or twice a year. I would like you to explain why did you say that? Why you said once or twice a year?
I'm saying if they're not on it at all, at least start off like that. Because some people, you know, that's something I'm going to take for myself. But if you don't want to be on it consistently, at least do it once or twice a year. That's all.
Oh, okay. But when you say once or twice a year, you're supposed to take 1 or 2 tablets, depending on your situation, 1 or 2 tablets a day. So are you saying, well, okay, they should take 1 box and then stop because you know, because they'll need a little more explanation on that.
Well, I guess I was just being, you know, anyway, 1 box is what, 3 months. For me, I'm not going to just do the 1 box. I'm going to take it for a while, make sure my liver is thoroughly cleansed. Some people do not stay on the products for a long period of time. We know that. They'll buy vitamin C and they'll take it for a while and they'll stop and then they'll come back. So that's why I said it that way. It's going to be up to each person to decide how important it is for them to stay on these supplements. At the end of the day, we give the information out and they have to decide what's best for them. I share the information on the milk thistle, how important it is, share the testimony of what happened with that gentleman. So from there on, each person now have to make that decision for themselves. What products do I want to take and stay on based on how they value their health? You know, you and I, we're taking the products, we want to stay healthy. I don't ever want a doctor to tell me I have any health issues at all. So I take them. I want to live to 120 and I don't want to have any health issues at all. I have none at 54 and I plan to stay that way. I will spend the money on my health because this is my greatest investment, is me. We don't get a do-over. I don't want to try to restore my health. I just want to maintain it. See, I'm drinking my water while I'm on here. I'm taking all, no, I don't play around. So that's it.
We have another question in the chat, so I don't know who wants to answer this one, but this person's downline asked, what's the difference of Hemohim made in Korea versus Philippines?
The Hemohim is made in one place. It's not made in the Philippines. It's made in one place and then it's shipped to the different countries. The boxes might look different, but they are all made in the same one place. There's no difference. There's none that's made in the Philippines or in the US or wherever. They're all shipped from Korea and then dispersed to the different countries.
I would like to add that when I visited South Korea, we went to the plant, the Hemohim plant, and we were able to see how it's, you know, how it's done. is so clean. No one touches anything. They have robots, and from the time it starts to mix until it gets to your hand, it just passes through every little mechanical element and comes to us. So the only country that's making Hemohim is China, and they cannot export because that's the agreement they made with the Korean, with our CEO. So everything else is from, everything, Hemohim especially, is from South Korea. So I hope that answers your question.
Okay.
Another question you guys have there, it's from Myrtle. Anything for thyroid nodules? We know the answer.
Hemohim.
That's right.
Guys, remember, whatever the health issues are, I don't care what they are, start off with Hemohim. Just remember this, if we are having any adverse health issues, it's because our pH is no longer balanced. It's no longer on the alkaline side, it's now acidic. Hemohim detoxes the body, and which will help to bring the body back over on the neutral side. And as we continue to drink our water, take the rest of our products, our vitamin C, probiotics, and all the other stuff, we will see restoration because all these products are now helping the body to restore itself. But always, always, always start with Hemohim. I don't care what the health issues are, Hemohim.
There's one more question. What product does females can take for nausea, vomiting, headaches caused from endometriosis or fibroids?
Hemohim.
Hemohim, that's it.
Whatever the question is, I'm going to go back to Hemohim. All these growth, I just said it, everything adverse in the body comes from our body no longer being pH balanced. It's now acidic. So as we clean the body up and put in all these other wonderful products, we're giving the body a fighting chance to heal, build, and go for it. And Hemohim does a wonderful job of helping to build the body as well, along with our wonderful healthcare product line.
Question for Dean.
Go ahead.
Hello?
Yes.
Yes. Good evening, everyone. Sunday, good evening. Thank you for the good information and the good training. Oh boy, unbelievable. This is nice. That means if you don't come in the Zoom meeting, if you want to be like doing Atomy, or you want the good for your health, for your families, for your friends, and which is a comment in the Atomy Zoom meeting and to learn. And what I have to say for tonight, so good information to give it about the products. And I used to buy Hemohim from my friend. And then, because I like say, oh, it's $92 and I don't want to, it's finished. To me, it's a lot of money. So no, sometimes I took one and then after that, maybe I could pass 2 days. I don't take also a week. The body more stay there. And then finally last year, and my friend keeps saying, but why don't you join? What I've noticed, when people not becoming a member, he call all the products, the person call the products, oh, they're so expensive. Even their body, they're like afraid to use it because it's gone finished. So the best thing, if you really need your health, you need to really to be a healthy. What you have to do, be a member. When you remember, you're not gonna see the product is expensive. because you're going to buy in the Atomy member price, and then you're going. I started using more last year, me and my wife, so on like this. We used to buy $3 but this last year, and I used to have problems with go bad problem. I mean, sometimes it 2-3 days before I know what I put in the and the bread and then to empty. Believe me, right now, every morning I have to go. And in the evening, look like whatever thing I put in, and then in about 3 to 4 hours, I have to empty it. You know, and I noticed there's a Moim is the one do that job. So that's why right now I'm an Atomy members, and then I am always, even I can't go further, but I want to get all the products, all the good products, don't have no chemical in it, and are natural, and I'm always like a natural thing, because I'm from the island. I know what you call leaves. I know what you call a natural thing. I know what you call a good products. So that's what I'm joining Atomy, and I'm trying to help our friends and our brothers and sisters and our neighbors, to be where what you call Atomy, what it could do. All right. Thanks so much.
Thank you. Thank you so much for sharing. Guys,
Yes.
Did you hear what he says? Now he's regular. That's how the body is supposed to work. You get up in the morning and you are supposed to go to the bathroom first thing in the morning. Now his body's working the right way because it's enhancing his body to work the right way. And as I said, they said that starts in the colon. If we're not moving that colon and that stuff is building up, Hemohim, move the colon. So thank you for sharing. I saw someone else have their hands up. Anyone else?
No one else has any hands up or last call. Anyone that has any questions or testimonials that they want to share? Last call. It's now 20 after 6, so we're going to go ahead and if there's nobody else, we'll go ahead and end the call.
And hold on one moment. Nick, share the link for our YouTube channel. Yes,
this YouTube
live.
This will be on YouTube live. It's actually live right now. It's on YouTube, so you could always go back and watch it, and rewatch it. Please do, when you do, please do subscribe and like, so that way we would be able to get more channel likes, and you'll be notified whenever we go live again on YouTube. All right, so you could just go to Team Atomy Unlimited you can just type that in the search in the search field in YouTube, or I'm going to go ahead and leave it up for a couple of minutes, and I'm going to share the link, because every week the link is going to be different. I'm going to put the link in the chat.
So yeah, while Nick is typing, if you just go to YouTube in the search and type in Team Atomy Unlimited, all the recordings are posted there.
Yeah,
so you
all the live streams is posted there. Everyone is posted there, even the ones we started back in December. In December of 2020. So they're all there. You can go back and watch all of them, and keep rewatching them over and over, and do share them. You can go ahead and share them out to your friends and family, so even if they can't come on to the live session, they can go back and watch and learn about the other products that you guys are trying to introduce them to.
And thank you, everyone. Thank you, Mr. Nick, Miss Lana, Miss Joy. Thank you, everyone.
Welcome. Great
You're welcome.
presentation tonight as usual.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Excellent.
So guys, use the product. Was someone saying something?
Yes. Yes, I just want to give a testimony quickly before you go. I sent
Okay.
sent products to this guy, and he sent me this message. He said, Good morning, Joy. You and I have a golden link. Those are the products that I have been taking. It's a joy to observe all my essential tools and organs and organs performance enhancement. So yes, Atomy Products work. So thanks. Wonderful, wonderful presentation as usual.
All right.
Keep
Thank you.
going, Nick and
Nablet.
Novelet. She muted herself. She probably muted herself. That's okay.
I said Noblet. I did. Sorry. I said Nick and Noblet.
Great. Thank you. All right, folks. Do
Have
join
a
us
wonderful-
again. Yeah. Do join us again next Sunday, same time, 5 p.m. to learn more about your Atomy products. We will let you know what topic we're going to be covering next week. So and everyone has a great afternoon. Please do join us again at 8 p.m. for your mastership training, and we will see you then. Everybody have a great night. Bye-bye.
Have a
Bye.
great